Good evening and praise the Lord. It says in Joshua chapter 24, verse 15, "As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord." With me is an example of that very verse. I welcome you, Pastor Antony Peo and Sister Vasantha. Thank you for coming here for this interview. Pastor Antony, I would like to ask you about your congregation and when you started the ministry in this church, and you can tell me about your congregation and the pastor.
Yeah, I've been pastoring in Tamil Cell Group for the past 10 years. And initially it was started with about a few people, 4 or 5 people joined together and prayed. And slowly and steadily it has grown. It has grown in the sense it has gone up to 100 plus over the past 10 years. But due to the slack in the construction industry and floating of people, that strength has come down to 70 plus now. And regarding our congregation, they are very loving people. And the one thing which is motivated me to continue this ministry is to teach the Tamil speaking believers, to preach them and teach them rightly dividing the truth, and also to teach them how to worship the Lord in truth and spirit. That's what the thing which motivated me to continue this ministry. And as far as my congregation is concerned, they love me as their own brother more than a pastor. So these people are very loving people. They have zeal towards the Lord and zeal towards the word of God also. And anytime we ask for any help, they willingly come forward to do their help for me. So that way there's a good bondage between me and the entire congregation, so that in the days to come, maybe down the line, maybe another 5 years time, I expect the congregation to grow. I will triple the size, maybe about 200 plus, if the will of God will happen. We believe and we try to achieve this goal.
Amen. It's a blessing to serve the Lord as a family. So Sister Vasantha, you are the leader of the youth ministry. So it's a challenge in today's technology-driven world to actually mold the youth into Christ-like character. So what are the objectives you have in mind when you started the youth ministry, and when was it formed? And since when have you been the leader of this youth ministry?
Okay, to say youth ministry, we started naming it as a youth ministry now, but otherwise from the beginning of the church history, if you see, we have been having, from the time of Pastor Vick's time, we had it called as Youth Alive. And then after Pastor Ron came, we had some youth meetings under Pastor Ron also. And then there was Pastor Jacob, who is in Canada now. He was also having the youth meetings. Then came Brother Wayne. We shouldn't forget him. He was one of our pillars of the youth ministry. And then came Alex and Sister Madhu, and they had been continuing that. Then we had a gap. We didn't have anything for the youth. And youth means an age group of 16 to 22. They didn't have anything as such to cater them. So that was the time. In 2007, we started the ministry as the youth ministry. And since then, I have been there with the children, with the youth, and we take children from 15 plus till 22, or anytime they want to leave and go join the young adults, it's fine with us. And our objective, as you have asked, is to expose these children to the love of God and to equip them so that they would exalt the Lord wherever they are. And our age group is such an age group where they just finished the 10th standard and 12th standard, and they will be going out for further studies, and they just leave the cocoon of their home and they are just let out, and they should have a real knowledge of the word. And that was our main that was my main burden to start this youth ministry.
Okay, so the youth ministry, I'm sure they must have done a lot of social work. Have they been involved in any social work? Okay, and do they have any achievements? There are many achievements of the youth ministry. They take part for youth programs, that is interchurch youth programs. and all that. How has that helped the youth in molding
Yeah,
themselves?
we as a youth ministry, we have gone and joined with the DC, and then very late, very recently we have done Heart of Worship, and the youth did a very good job. They did a very good job, and there were 4 other churches from the island who came and fellowshipped with us that time. And otherwise, our children do the honoring the parents, the moms and dads, during their Mother's Days and the Father's Day, and every year we faithfully do it as a church event. And also we have helped the church school in their winter sports.
Okay. Pastor Anthony, I'm sure the Tamil congregation, you will be having a lot of missions abroad, that is outside Bahrain.
Yeah.
So could you tell me something about that?
So there's a small village in Tamil Nadu. We support that pastor, and they have a small congregation, and our congregation helped them to build a church there, and they are now under the umbrella of Philadelphia, and they about 30 to 40 people, all below poverty line. Those people are worshipping there, and our congregation also collecting money and helping the widows in the church back in Tamil Nadu. And we are also in the process of bringing one more church in Chennai, the city, under the umbrella of Philadelphia, because that pastor of the church is ex-member of our Tamil congregation. So he expressed his willingness to come under Philadelphia. So I would proudly say that our Tamil congregation, our Philadelphia, the extension of a couple of places in Tamil Nadu, as well as in Tamil Nadu, in the village as well as in the city. That way.
Okay. Can you tell me some of the special activities that your congregation is involved in?
Yeah, our special activities, when you say people are visiting, we do a camp visit and invite those people to come for fellowship with us, and we have a cottage prayer, and we have that frequent fellowship among the brethren, among the congregation. We join together, and monthly we have a fasting prayer. And the main important thing what our congregation did is, we bring all the other Tamil churches, full gospel churches in the island. There are 4 churches. We brought them together as one common body, set aside our doctrinal differences, and we form a consortium called the Bahrain Tamil Full Gospel Congregation, and we worship together once in 3 months. One Friday we set aside and we worship together. And also, and yearly convention also we conduct. For that we invite a preacher from outside country, either from India or North India, South India. We bring that one person, well-known preacher, who come and take and preach the word in the congregation, in the annual convention.
Sister Vasantha, for the youth ministry, do you have any other leaders, like youth leaders who are helping in conducting this youth ministry?
Yes, we have Romnik as and we have been mentoring him, and he will be, I think, the future leader.
And we are staying in this country, in an Arab country, Bahrain, and we are blessed that we have freedom of religion in this country.
Very true.
Yeah. So how has this country helped you in the youth ministry?
I should say, I could remember one incident during this the previous Christmas time. One of our youth member, she went with her friends. They are all non-Christians, and they bought some gifts, and they wanted to go to Salmani, I think, and they couldn't reach out. And so what happened, they came to NEC and saw an Arabic Arabic church being conducted there. They went in and gave the gifts to them, and they still had some more gifts. So they went into the American Mission Hospital and they distributed the gifts in the children's ward. And we were so happy that the hospitals and the common places are open for us. Even the malls are open for us to sing songs, and for the children to have the youth to have carol singing. It's really wonderful. That way, I think not even India we can do that, but in Bahrain we are really blessed.
What about you, Pastor Antony? What do you have to say? How Bahrain has aided you in your in the ministry?
I love this country very much, because After coming back to this country only, I got saved. And the king of this country is very nice in the sense he has given a religious freedom. But when I say that, you can carry the Bible openly and walk in the street. But in certain places in India we cannot do that. But God has given that privilege in this island. So it is our duty and responsibility to do something for this society, and also our duty and responsibility to pray for the well-being of the leaders of the country, and peace of this land is very, very important, so that we can also live with peace in this place.
And now we have the cultural event coming up. How do you think it's going to be of advantage to our church? What do you think is going to be the impact?
So 30 years Philadelphia, when I say, I have seen the church how it started, because I have been in the church more than 25 years. That was a small group. Now it's gone to leaps and bounds. 13 languages and so many 1,000 members are there. But what I'm saying is, in the cultural event, when you see it is the 30 years celebration, it not only constrained with the church, which should show to the community that we are on church, we are ready to involve ourselves in the community. So that way we bring the awareness to the people. There is one church which is a registered church, 30 years in this island. They are showing a lot of interest in our community, and they will be happy to receive us.
Okay, that's great. Sister Vasantha, how is this cultural event important for the youth ministry?
I think they would be able to invite friends in an informal way and bring them to church, and maybe they would be blessed.
All right. Yeah. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for taking your time and coming out of your busy schedule and having and sharing your thoughts with us. And God bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anything content, Pastor?
Yeah. I'll just take a photograph also.
I want to add one more line, and that
yeah,
we
okay,
can
please.
that.
We'll take video.
Okay.
You can say like a message,
yeah.
no? Yeah.
No, you can add like.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You can say something extra again.
Again, go ahead.
Say anything extra if you want.
You taken their photo? It's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Was it okay?
You want to add something?
Yeah, only one or two lines. See, I would like to add the thing you asked me, how the congregation grew. I said we started with the 4 or 5 people. The main person behind this, Brother Prabhu, he was the instrument behind that. He started that Tamil cell group. From that only, we have grown up to gone to 100 plus. So I really thank my God that he given Prabhu who initiated this cell group concept. So we are able to go up to 100 plus. That's the only one that added that set.
No. On the objective, I think I said it properly. Yeah. Yeah, that is enough, I think. We have to tell that we have a full support of our pastor and Pastor
That you don't need?
How does the church help?
Help us, yes.
That you said, I think.
No, I didn't tell that.
She didn't ask that question.
I didn't ask.
No.
How has the church helped you?
Yeah.
I was so happy that you didn't ask.
No, that's right. If I have missed out some question, you can.
And then you asked for a vision. I don't have a vision. Vision is 2020.
You want to ask?
How has the church helped? Okay, I've got some answer. Don't ask the vision thing, okay?
How is church helping you? The youth, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Vision? I don't know. Is that a vision? I don't know. Wait, I'll ask her. Is that a vision?
Vision, you said objective, right?
Yeah.
So that's
That's-
can be considered as
Okay.
a vision. That's why
Otherwise,
I asked.
our children want to go for a mission trip.
Ah.
That is what is this? What is that? I really don't know. Is that a vision?
Yeah. What plans do you have in the future?
For the youth, yeah.
Yeah. They're planning to go for a mission trip.
Yeah.
They're praying for it.
Yeah, praying for that. Yeah.
Okay.
First is church. Okay. How is
Sister Vasantha, what is oh that's not planned my question, so I'll keep going. Okay, what is the future plans of the youth ministry, right? Or you want me to ask the church question first?
first just ask the church.
How
Yes.
the church helped you?
Yeah.
Sister Vasantha, how has the church helped you in the youth ministry?
I should thank Pastor Koshi for all his support. He has been so supportive, and he was the one who encouraged me to pick up the church ministry. Otherwise, I was with the church school ministry, not the youth ministry. And he had really supported me. And whenever I go for money, he really blesses me with the financial support. The church supports me with the financial support. And we didn't have a place to conduct the youth. And that time we were having it at home, but then now they have provided with a new flat, and we are so blessed.
Yes, the youth are basically the group of people who can be influenced as well as influence others. So do you have any future plans to do as a part of the ministry?
Yes, the plan for us is we want to go on a mission trip to Sri Lanka. This year we really planned, but it didn't work out. But then we are still praying about it, and we would go one day. Yes.
Possible. I can sleep peacefully.
Thank you, Uncle.
It is very easy.